Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and I'm going to do a Tarot and Angel card reading as well as a guided meditation. And this is for the June 22nd, 2022 evening, and this is our summer equinox time. So it's a very powerful, profound time. I'm going to talk about that. And these are never recorded in advance. These are never scripted. These are never written. Basically, I just let the cards fall out, use the cards to guide us, and then I just start in the moment doing whatever the cards mean or represent, and in the moment, the guided meditation based upon what the cards were. So these are not written in advance. They are not prepared in advance. It's very, very spontaneous and in the moment. Someone asked me to explain. I often say on these videos, my eyes start tearing, I start yawning, clear my throat, my nose starts to run. I always have to have a tissue here. And someone said to me that the word that I use is a little confusing, and maybe some of you might not know what that means. I usually say that I'm releasing when that happens. And what I mean by that, see, it's already starting. It's already starting. What I mean by that is I am releasing energy so that I can pull in energy to be able to explain what the cards mean and to be able to do the guided meditation. I have Luna, the meditation cat, is here. Right, Luna? Are you going to participate tonight? Yeah. So she's here. And see, the throat clearing is already happening. So that's what I mean when I say I've started releasing. And the yawning thing, I mean, it's not that I'm bored or anything like that. It just means I start to release, like I'm doing now. I start to release energy so that I am able to pull in through me other guidance to be able to share with you. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, let me know. Okay, but hopefully this will clarify what that yawning and eyes watering and all that stuff is, and what I mean by the word releasing when I say that. If you release, if you have air in a balloon and you release it, then the balloon is empty and able to receive, right? If you release anything, then you create an opening. So that's kind of what it's about. Oh my God, it's starting early tonight. See? Bizarre. All right, let me tell you about June 21st, which we just had yesterday, okay? This is the summer equinox. This is when it's the lightest day of the year. Okay, so we're coming into summer, and the equinox is about so much light. There is so much light. See, here's more of the eye thing. It means there's so much light, and that means also for each and every one of us that there is more light in our lives, and more opportunity to shed light on things and see things clearly. So if there have been things that have seemed murky or unclear, you'll be able to see them more clearly, okay? Because with this amount of light energetically, things will start to become more clear. So think about that in your life, and think about how that is playing out. And I know some of you are having some situations right now where you're not quite clear on how to proceed. And I've done a couple of readings lately for people privately. And that's what they've been saying. So just hang in there and know that it's going to get more clear, and just be patient with that. Remember, the nature of the universe is change. Okay, so things never stay the same. They're always changing. They're always moving. There's always adjustments and shifts energetically for us with our health, and we're energetic beings, you know. So I'm going to pull some cards now after all this. Oh God, this is really You know, I'm talking about the equinox, and this is, I mean, I've started doing this releasing energy very soon, as soon as I turned the camera on. So this should be a very interesting reading and a very interesting guided meditation. Let's see what we got here, okay? Whew, whew. Things are heating up too. This means we're coming into summer and things are heating up. Energies are heating up. Be careful of people having hot tempers. Be careful of people being short-tempered and basically with frazzled nerves. Look at your coworkers, your family members, your significant others that you're in relationships with, and see if you are noticing people feeling just a little burnt out. You know, the sun is really strong right now, and so energetically and physically, mentally, and spiritually, people can kind of feel a little burnt out, not nourished, and they may be short-tempered or irritated. You may also have some irritations on your skin, okay, where you may have some irritation from heat, or heat not only temperature-wise, but heat, emotional and mental heat, like somebody's putting the heat on you, that kind of heat. So just kind of look around and see what's going on in your life, okay? All right, I'm wearing these summer colors, right? I mean, look at all this. Aren't these gorgeous? My son brought these back from Mexico for me. I think they're really cool. Okay, so let's shift these. These are definitely hot colors for the solstice, right? Okay, here we go. We are divinely protected, and these cards are going to give us guidance for where we're going to go in our guided meditation. The meaning of them is going to be very clear. And I want to mention something to you. Some of you don't watch the tarot, you go straight to the meditation, and I get it, because you just kind of want to let go, and that's cool. But I do want to share with you that looking at these cards, they tap into archetypal images in your mind, and they tap into your subconscious and your unconscious. And what that means is I may pull cards that are relevant to you to be able to tap into something that you may not have been aware of, to allow you to move confidently in a certain direction that you may not have known about before, or you may not have known which direction to move into. So maybe take a moment right now and think of something that you'd like to have an answer to, or you'd like to get guidance on. Remember, the cards aren't fortune telling, okay? They are merely tapping into your own mind to shed light on certain things in your life so that you can be in charge and make appropriate decisions about what's best for you, okay? Throat clearing. I mean, told ya. Okay, but now you know what it means, right? When I talk about that releasing thing. It means I'm clearing the way for more information and more energy to come through so that I can be of help to you. And like I told you last time, I'm not pulling a card for a person anymore. If you want me to, what's happened is people are instead requesting more than one card in private readings. So if I'm not pulling a card in a certain video for one person, that's why. It means that that person started with one card and then decided that they wanted a whole reading, okay, or they wanted a little more information. So we just went with that. Okay, here we go. This is more than usual, actually. And it started sooner, so very interesting. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, this is the Chariot. It's a major arcana card. It's the 7, the Chariot. Okay, I'm going to tell you about this in just a moment, but I'm going to pull the card that was right after it. Okay, that's enough from this deck. This is a 7 of Pentacles, all right? You know what? I just got the guidance to take another card from the top. Here we go. This guy again. My gosh, this guy keeps showing up. Okay, this is a 9 of Wands. Okay, I'm putting this deck aside now. Let's look at these cards. All right, I'm gonna get my glasses on so I can get more clear, so to speak, of what's in the cards so I can share that with you. Okay, this is a very powerful card because this card is a major arcana card. Okay, the major arcana cards have a lot of bang, you know what I mean? A lot of energy, they hold a lot of energy. So here we have the 7, and this guy is getting ready to go. He's getting ready to move, okay? But he's not moving forward, he's actually still, but he's ready to go. And he's surrounded by a canopy of stars. He actually has moon energy on his lapels. See, right here he's got like half moons right here on his lapels. And he's got a 6-pointed star around his neck. See that? Right there. 6-pointed star is a triangle this way and then a triangle this way, okay? It's 2 perfect triangles, 2 sides of 3. And he's got these Sphinx in front of him. They are both feminine. The black and the white, okay? Now right here, he's got the wings of Mercury in communication with a little orb in there. That yellow orb is like the solar plexus. And then this red icon here. This is really the only real red in here besides the top of these buildings right here. Okay, he's got a belt on, and his tunic has a lot of what looks like runes, R-U-N-E-S, symbols, okay, from an ancient language, okay? And he is holding a scepter, all right? So let's talk about what this means, okay? This guy is wearing a crown. Also, there's a star right there. And this star is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is a 9-pointed star, okay? Right, and his crown is a 9-pointed star. Okay, so he can't move forward because he's stuck between 2 decisions, okay? And it kind of looks like it's a black and white decision, but if it was black and white, he'd be able to move forward. But he's not. So it's really not black and white. There's always shades of gray. And as you see, the front of his chariot is gray too, okay? But notice the wheels, the yellow wheels are not moving, okay? Because he's stuck trying to make a decision here between things that he has made in his mind to be this or that, when actually sometimes it can be both. Sometimes it can be shades of gray. Like I said, not black, not white, but shades of gray. This is an intuitive guy connected to the moon, okay? See that? And he's coming in here wearing all of the history of his ancestors. See, the graphics are like an ancient language right there. He's coming into the scenario carrying with him all of the wisdom of those who went before him. He's surrounded by a canopy above him of stars. The canopy of stars is protective, and the stars are 9-pointed stars and 6-pointed stars, okay? 9, by the way, is the Hermit in the major arcana, and being that he's got a 9-pointed star on his forehead, it's kind of like go within. 9 is the Hermit on the major arcana, and the Hermit is alone, okay? The Hermit spends time alone, thinks, processes, and learns and studies. So he's got a canopy of 6-pointed stars, which is balance, and the 9-pointed stars, which is 9, which is the Hermit. And this is about going within, taking time alone to be able to figure out what your move is going to be, so that you can start getting going, and don't let yourself be stumped and trapped by thinking it's either this or that, because look in terms of shades of gray, okay? In terms of shades of gray in a situation, you may be able to move forward more quickly, and it may be more fulfilling and have a better outcome for success. Okay? This is strong because it's a major arcana. So think about your life. Is there something going on right now where you feel a little stuck? This is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This guy is looking at a job well done. He's put a lot of work in here. He's a grounded dude. He's got red boots on, kind of a red-orange tunic, and he speaks his mind. He's got the blue leggings and the blue sleeves. He's observing what he's worked on, okay? And this is a 7. These are 5-pointed stars. The pentacles have to do with money, they have to do with skill, and they have to do with the earth trip, the Maya, the world of illusion. Okay, so it's the earth trip, money, and skills. He looks like a skilled person. So if you've been studying something, working on something, trying to get better at something, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Be proud of what you've accomplished. Yep. And know that there's still a little more to do right here, okay? A little more to do. Not there yet. Don't get cocky. Keep that humility going, okay? Now this dude is showing up again, okay? And every time I read this card, it means something a little different. This is the 9 of Wands. This guy is guarding his creation. Maybe you did a painting, maybe you wrote a story, maybe you wrote a play, a screenplay, a song. Guard your creative endeavors. Guard them, okay? Right there. And they're sprouting, so there's a lot of creativity here. Wands have to do with air, okay? And this dude is wearing a red tunic, so he's kind of grounded. He's grounded, and he's got yellow leggings on, and his boots are kind of yellow. That's the solar plexus. But he looks like he's been wounded. See, he's wearing like a bandage on his head. So, in the past, you may have been wounded. In the past, you may have been creative or exuberant or effervescent or been proud of a project that you did. Remember the projects that you're doing or that you have done. You may have been proud of that, and you may have been celebratory about that, so, celebrating, but you've gotten wounded. Someone hurt you, okay? Keep your boundaries up. You see how he's got a boundary here? Keep your boundaries up and protect yourself and your creation and your creative mind, okay? Don't let anybody shut you down. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, that's never gonna work, or, oh, you're crazy, you're gonna do that? What are you thinking? Don't let anybody do that. This is your life. These are your creative endeavors, These are your creative endeavors. And I just noticed something really interesting. This is pretty far out. The back of this card, these are all, it looks like circles, but it's not. It's actually very teeny 9-pointed stars, like that. And some of these right here. I don't know why I never noticed that before. It's all 9-pointed stars on the back of this card. You know how many decades I've been working with the tarot deck and I never noticed that? I mean, I knew there were stars, but I never really counted the points on them and connected it to the Chariot Major Arcana card. Anyway, guard your creative endeavors and guard your precious ideas and guard your precious feelings. Be very careful about who you let in. Don't let yourself get hurt. Be judicious. Choose wisely. Don't let in people who aren't safe for you emotionally and spiritually. And sometimes people who don't have boundaries are not safe, okay? Don't share things. Don't confide your innermost thoughts. Some people are not able to keep secrets for you. So be careful who you share with. Now, because this is Wands, this has to do with, and this is a 9, more taking time for yourself, right? Okay. And just be careful. Just guard your precious essence. Guard your precious spirit. And be careful who you let in, okay? You can be friendly and warm. Just be careful about who you deeply let into your life and who you share your innermost thoughts with. Because like I said, some of those people who don't have boundaries really aren't safe. They're not safe, and they won't keep your secrets to themselves. So just be careful who you share your stuff with. Your stuff, you know what I mean? In your mind. All right, next card deck I'm going into is Indigo Angels. All right, I'm going to choose this, see what's happening here. And I'm just going to choose one from this deck. Usually I don't choose this deck first, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Give us more clarification, substantiation, and validation. Give us guidance. And we'll choose one card here and see what it is. Ah, okay, this is You Are Not Alone. How many times have you felt alone? You aren't ever alone, okay? It's just an illusion if you think you're alone. See that picture? Isn't that gorgeous? You are not alone. You are not alone because you have guidance around you at all times, even if you are not aware of it. So talk to that guidance. Talk to that guidance, all right? You are not alone. Let's see what the little book says about You Are Not Alone. Get my glasses out. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, you are not alone. I've started wearing gold again. You know, I didn't wear gold for a long time, but you can see I've got gold bracelets on and everything, and a gold ring on this time. I'm kind of vibing. I think it has something to do with the power of the sun right now, and the fact that we're in the summer equinox. We just had it last night. Maybe that's why I'm being pulled by the gold. You are not alone. As you grow older, you'll realize that no one on this planet truly knows what he or she is doing. We all just get by as best we can. People just act like they know what they're doing. To you, it may look like everybody seems to know what they're doing but you. But you know what? None of them really know what they're doing. No one does. We're just kind of like doing the best we can here. This card reminds you that you've got plenty of help and companionship available to you. Never before have so many people come into a lifetime with the shared divine purpose of rewriting the script for daily human life. It's not an accident that you're alive right now. It's not an accident that you're alive and that you're interacting with the people you're interacting with right now, okay? There are no accidents. Your indigo mission is so very important. And there are literally millions of other indigos in this world having very similar experiences. So you're not alone, right? Ask the angels to help guide you to like-minded people who can relate to you. It will soon become apparent to you that you are an integral part of one of the most significant movements in human history. Pretty powerful, huh? Pretty powerful. All right, we're going to go now into this deck, see which archangel shows up for us. To give us a little more info here. Okay. I'm using a big red bowl today. You know, every time I do this, I choose a different bowl. And tonight, I'm using a big red bowl. I mean, this thing is big. Like, whoa, look how big that is. Okay. So it's got a nice tone too, really nice one. It's very grounding, you'll see. All right, archangels, let's see who's going to come through and give us some info here, and some guidance and some direction. Okay, this is clairvoyance. All right. Now, there's clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. They all start with the word clair, okay? Clair means clear. So, clairvoyance. Look at this dude. He's really beautiful. Look at his necklace. My God. Look at that. Ta-da! That's pretty far out. He's wearing a necklace very similar to the one that I'm wearing. See? Can you see it? Here, let me show you. See? Very similar. His is short like this and it's gold. Okay. All right. This is Archangel Raziel. Okay. Here he is. I am helping your spiritual sight to fully awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. Didn't I just say when I started this that this is the summer equinox and that's where we have more light so we can see things clearly? I'm telling you, this is so far out. None of this is pre-scripted. None of this is prepared. I talk at the beginning and the cards just, it just blows my mind. I am helping so your spiritual sight can awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Look at that scepter. Pretty, huh? All right. Nice necklace, Raziel. I think that's pretty far out. Okay, let's read about clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is about seeing things, not hallucinating, but seeing things clearly. Additional messages. Your clairvoyance may come in different forms, as fleeting images in your mind's eye, as dreams, as recurring sights in the physical world. You know, when you kind of keep seeing things over and over again. As auras and energy, or as apparition experiences. All of the facets of clairvoyance are beautiful and varied. Enjoy and trust them. Hold the intention of seeing only love, and that is what you will see. Working with Archangel Raziel, his aura holds all the colors of the rainbow, like a beautiful prism of light. Working with clear quartz crystals magnifies clairvoyance and helps you feel closer to Raziel. Raziel. R-A-Z. Excuse me. R-A-Z-I-E-L. Raziel. Well, thank you, Raziel. I was just talking about seeing things clearly and wearing a gold necklace because I was thinking the sun is pulling me to wear gold again. I wore silver for such a long time. Now I'm back to wearing gold. I go through phases. Okay. All right, finally, we're going to go to the Archangel deck and see what's cooking here. And this deck I really like because it's got the beautiful color of the sun, gold on the sides. Isn't that pretty? Woo! All right, let's see what we've got here. This is daily guidance from the angels. Let's see what you've got to show us here that's going to tie this all together. All right. Here we go. No, this came up last week, I think. Fresh air, okay? You know what? This came up last week. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Ta-da! Guided to wear flowers in my hair again, just like when I lived in Hawaii. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. I've got my back door open. When this came up last week, it was really funny because I was feeling really warm and hot. Right now I've got a fan on me, but I was feeling really warm and I said, I have to get up and open the back door. I opened the back door, then this card fell out of the deck, okay? Talking about fresh air and how important it is. So I'm gonna read a little bit about that, and because it's the same card that came up last week, I'm gonna pull another one too. But I'm gonna read about fresh air first for you, okay? Fresh air. The angel sent you this card because you need some fresh air. We also have a wands card here, and that has to do with air. This one, this 9 of wands is, wands or air, or breath. Now another way you can think about this is fresh breath. Focus on your breathing. You've been indoors far too long and your body and soul crave oxygen. More of this letting go stuff. Open the windows in your home and office to air them out. Then go outside yourself and breathe deeply. If you live in the city, make an escape to the country as soon as possible to breathe some much needed fresh air. Keep plenty of live plants in your home and office to ensure the steady circulation of oxygen. Here is some other meanings. Exercise outdoors. Get some sunshine. Or travel to a sunny environment. Spend time around trees or plants. Reconnect with nature. Bring some fresh air into a stale situation or relationship. So remember this first card. Let me pull it out here. Stale. Stalemate. See that? Stuck. Stalemate. And now we get more clarification where we're told to get some fresh air, get a breath of fresh air, and bring some fresh air into a stale situation or relationship so that you can move forward. All right? Okay. Now, because this card showed up again, and we had it last week, I'm going to choose another one from this deck. One more, and then we're going to get into the meditation. Oh, energy work. Okay. Energy work. Look at this picture. Look at this gorgeous angel. See her? Golden. And she's putting her energy into a being here, which is a young person. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. All right? Now, you can give yourself loving energy. Rub your palms together and touch your back or your neck or your shoulders. See, this is kind of like hugging yourself. See that? I'm kind of like hugging myself. Yes. So you can give yourself energy because you actually have energy in your hands right here. These are moon chakras. They're the minor chakras, the moon chakras. You got some right here too. Now remember this guy. Remember I told you he was wearing these things on his shoulders, these crescents on his epaulets? Those are his moon chakras right there, all right? Your moon chakras are right here. So when you put your hands on your moon chakras, it's really nurturing. Remember, the moon has feminine energy. The sun is masculine energy. Okay, I'm going to read you about energy work. Alexa, repeat that song.
I'll repeat the song.
What I'm playing right now is from 33 Bowls. It's Tibetan bowls, and I really like it. I've been listening a lot to it lately. Sometimes I turn it on, right, Luna? We like it, right? Sometimes I turn it on loud, and I just lay down there in my yoga room, and I just I have a unit in there also, an Alexa in there also. I just lay down in there, and I just give myself a sound bath, where I don't even have to use the bowls. I just let the recording be the sound bath. It's pretty cool. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and ask your unit to play it for you. All right, energy work. You receive this card because the angels say you'd benefit from energy work, such as Reiki or Qigong. You can find a qualified practitioner by contacting your local metaphysical or holistic health center. The angels suggest that you initiate a session where you'd receive an energy healing treatment. This card can also signify the angel's message that your life purpose involves giving energy healing work to others. Excuse me. Thank you for helping me clear out the energy so that I can clearly hear what you are telling me to say in this guided meditation. That's because I was just clearing out some energy, so I said that. But this card can also signify the angel's message that your life purpose involves giving energy healing work to others. If you have training in this respect, or you've been guided to seek such training, this card is a sign that you would excel in this area. This card is also a card about taking care of yourself. Now, it doesn't have to be Reiki or Qigong. You can go get a massage. You can get a chiropractic appointment. You could give yourself energy, like I showed you before. And you can rub your own feet. You can give yourself a hand massage. You can nurture yourself. Okay, this is about nurturing yourself with healing energy. All right? And you can put energy into your own body also. By your thoughts, what you're thinking. Here's additional meanings for this card. Clear the energy in your home or other environments. You're very sensitive to energy, so regularly clear yourself of any energy you have absorbed. You can smudge yourself. You can buy smudge at Whole Foods, Sprouts, online, Amazon, whatever. And you can smudge your body to clear your body of any funky energy or any interaction you had with someone that didn't feel quite good, Shield yourself by visualizing yourself surrounded by protective white and purple light. Take courses on energy healing work. Okay, so maybe that resonates with you about taking courses. For me, I think it means I need to get a massage and get a chiropractic adjustment. That's what it feels like to me, but you think about what it feels like to you, okay? All right. We're going to do the guided meditation right now. We're going to start the guided meditation now. So make yourselves comfortable. And make sure you're not going to be disturbed. Luna, the meditation cat, is going to help. I already feel myself going into a trance. Right, I know. So, get yourself comfortable. Know that you can shift your position at any time. Notice your breathing. Notice how the breath changes as it comes in through your nose, goes down through your throat, goes into your lungs, comes back out and feels warm. Feels cool when you bring it in. It feels warm when you exhale it. That's it. Easily and gently. Letting go. And now just allowing yourself to breathe normally. You'll feel your abdomen rise up. If you're sitting, you'll feel it fill up and move out. And then when you exhale, you'll feel your stomach and your abdomen getting flat and going down. If you're sitting up, you'll feel it going in. Feeling more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed with each and every breath that you take. Each and every breath that you take now taking you deeper and deeper. Not allowing any outside sounds you might become aware of to interrupt or interfere in any way with your personal experience of taking this time for yourself, to clear any stagnant energy, to allow you to be able to get guidance and clarity, to be able to make decisions confidently moving forward. And if you cannot move confidently toward a decision, don't make the decision. Wait until you find 100% clarity that you are moving in the right direction. And allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper and deeper. Not allowing anything or anyone to interfere with your experience. This is your opportunity to release and let go. This is your opportunity to replenish yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and to dump anything in the way of you feeling fabulous, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Letting go more and more now. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. Each count is going to allow you to go deeper and deeper. Let go more and more. Feel more and more relaxed and be able to give yourself more and more benefit. This powerful time of the year is an opportunity for you to spiritually open up and receive more light into your being. Receive more light in your situations. See more clearly. You may feel a little clairvoyant these days, which means that you are seeing things in your mind or imagination that can come to pass, that are good things, that are benevolent things. Beginning on the count of 5, Feeling more and more relaxed, drifting deeper and deeper. The body relaxes more and more. The scalp, the back of the head, the front of the head, down to the neck. And now on the level 4. Feeling that you're releasing even more and allowing it to happen. Moving from the count of 4 down to 3. Letting go more and more as you feel your shoulders loosening up, relaxing and releasing. Moving down even deeper now to 3. At level 3, feeling your entire torso recalibrating, rebalancing. All of the organs in your body recalibrating, rebalancing. All of the organs realigning themselves with the highest vibratory frequency. Symptoms you may have been having because your organs were not in vibratory resonance with the highest are falling away now. Coming down to 2. On the count of 2. Feel the large muscles in your legs releasing and letting go. And allowing yourself to go even deeper, down to 1. Feeling yourself drifting further and further away from everyday waking reality and more aware of your inner world, the incredible depth of your inner world. That's it. And in a moment, we're going to go down from 1 down to 0. And when I say that we're going down there, you'll hear tones. Allow the tones to take you even deeper. Beginning now to go. From 1 down to 0. And letting go and going even deeper. And drifting even deeper. Let the tones take you away. As you begin to feel more and more relaxed, your mind becomes more and more open and receptive to positive thoughts, ideas, and suggestions that resonate with your belief system. Stay open to options. Nothing is black and white. Everything is shades of gray. Allow yourself to move through stalemates and knowing when the time is right to move forward. You will be able to do that. Be proud of the work you have accomplished, the inner work that you have done, and the work on the physical plane that you have done. Guard yourself. Be careful who you share your ideas and innermost thoughts with. Be judicious. You are not alone. There are many of us here incarnated at the same time in history. When you feel alone, if you feel alone, talk to the angels. Ask them to comfort you. Ask them to show themselves to you. They can. Maybe you'll feel it as a feeling. Maybe you'll see it. Letting go more and more now. Seeing things a lot more clearly now as the sun is closest to the earth. Get some fresh air. Breathe consciously. Feed your head. Feed your brain with oxygen. This is very important right now. Energy work. Get some healing energy work, some modalities, whether it's working with a functional medicine doctor like myself, or simply listening to these audios, that counts too as nurturing yourself, because you are taking time for yourself. You are investing in yourself with time. And drifting deeper. Let the light shine. Let it shine to you, through you, and from you. I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for connecting with the higher part of yourself. I want to honor you for giving this time to yourself, to allow the murkiness to disappear and the clarity to come in. Many blessings to you.